Alright, hello. This is Samir. Welcome to another Final Fantasy VII stream. Hopefully my audio is actually better. I've tested. I went through. I say I tested it last time, but fuck me. I thought it was good, but nope. I was wrong. Oh man. All right. So today we're going to play some more Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're going to continue on with our hard mode playthrough. Oh, I love this game's soundtrack. Alright. Yeah, pardon me for a moment while I just do some minimum... a bit of broadcasting that I'm live. I apologize for 1 second. We'll get started here shortly. Dun, 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 dun. And then we'll talk about what we're doing for today. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So we just started chapter 3. Last time we did this. And we're at the point now where we have some odd jobs that we can do. In order for Cloud to get some street cred, let's put it that way. Between Monday's stream and today, I've kind of worked through a list of the side jobs and so because here are the two big things as I go through this. I want to get all the manuscripts, that's number one. But also want to try and get through some of the completion stuff that we have. And really the big things that I need to do as I play through this is be careful about what quests I do in the different chapters, because those are what's going to determine what dresses Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa get when we get to Wall Market. And there's going to be certain parts where I'm going to have to... I want to get all 9 dresses. I have 3, right, from my initial playthrough. So that means in this playthrough I need to get the next set of 3, but then I need to replay certain parts again to get the final 3, which I have to do all of them if I want to get that platinum trophy. So the plan is, this is where it all starts really in chapter 3. I have to do all the quests, because then that will give me the option to choose the dress I want to get for Tifa. That one's pretty straightforward. Once we get past chapter 9, and that's going to include doing all the other stuff for... in chapter 8 is all the quests for Aerith? No, it's all the quests for Cloud. Is that correct? I have it written down here. No, all the quests for Aerith are decided in chapter 8. I have that planned out, which ones I'm going to do. That's fine. Chapter 9 is everything that's involved for Cloud's dress. So I'm going to try and go through that to get a specific one for Cloud, while also getting This one I have to play a couple times just because there's multiple routes in this chapter, and you get one book or manuscript per route. So there's Sam's route, Chocobo Sam. There's also Madam M's route of quests, and your choices in the beginning kind of determine which route of quests you get. So I'm gonna this is the specific chapter I'm gonna have to play like multiple times, unfortunately. But the way I have laid it out, I know that I can get through this twice. I at most have to go through this twice in order to get everything I need, or that I want anyway. So when I get to chapter 9, probably won't be today. We're gonna go through Sam's route first. It's the same one I did in my initial playthrough of this. And then I need to do Madam M's request after that, or her route. So at that point, when I'm done with chapter 9, I'm gonna go back to chapter 3, redo the stuff here to get the last dress for Tifa, go back to chapter 8 to redo and get the other dresses for Aerith, and then go to 9. When you complete a chapter, it saves your record for that chapter, so you don't have to. I don't have to replay all of this. It just updates my record, and then I can just go ahead, I guess, and it will keep that in account for, you know, whenever I play 8, it'll look back on what my record is for chapter 3. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go through this, go through 9. We're gonna have to play 3 again, and then jump back to 8, and then do 9 again. So hopefully we can go through these pretty quickly. So right now, the goal is to get through 3. We're gonna try and burn through all the quests as soon as possible. We have to do these because this is the only way to kind of force what we want for Tifa. So no quick way about determining which dress she gets. This is the only way we can really force it. So let's start with you.
You were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it? I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
They just skip over it because it's like, oh, they're done. We don't have to worry about it because we've done all the stuff for him already.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Sure. Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity, not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
No, we got quests to do. So let's determine what we're doing here. So the manuscripts that we care about, there's only 2 in this one. There's Rat Problem, which we need to do. And then there is On the Prowl, which I think you get from after you beat these 3 first. Yeah, it's that, like, the Wrathhound. There's like a special dog thing, so let's do the Rat Problem first. Try and get through this as quickly as possible, because we've kind of seen through all this stuff already. So one of the things I also need to do, I need to be better about this, because I don't know, maybe I don't care as much right now just because, okay, this is literally the only thing I need to level up quickly, and I'm working on the HP up stuff. So what was it else that I wanted? Like, I don't need First Strike right now. Right. Okay. So this is also a thing I picked up while I was, you know, kind of just doing some research and trying to figure out like the best way to go through this. Chakra and prayer are really, really good for this, just because it provides a way to heal without having to use MP. So it's something I definitely want to give them the ability to use here. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout because there's actually, if it's possible, I know where the two, you get 2 chakra. One, well, Tifa should have one. One you get from Tifa, which is the one I have. So I'm not gonna get another one. But the second one we got from the church. So I'm wondering when I get back to that point in the game whether or not I can get another one. And prayer, I don't know if there's a way to get more than that. ATB stagger, that's almost done. That's actually, you know, we'll keep it for now. Alright, so I'm gonna give them each one means of way to kind of heal. So hopefully by the end of all this, they're gonna have they'll each have a way to kind of make sure that they can heal without having to use magic to do so. But unfortunately, Cloud, this is Tifa actually, not even Cloud. Why does she have SS? I gave it to her, I guess, but yeah, definitely want that elemental leveled up. I gave chakra. I want to give prayer to. Okay, maybe won't worry about it right now. And hopefully we'll get enough experience quickly enough that we don't have to worry about using that EXP up anymore. So just over the course of the first 2 chapters there, I went from level 38 to 44 here. Leveled up pretty damn quickly, so I think we're making good progress in that regard.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back.
Alright, let's burn through this.
The new merc in town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
All the items you could want.
Let's go. Make it quick. We have to go over here and... Oh, they're there already. That's good. Alright, let's go kick some ass. These guys actually kind of gave me some trouble initially, which was kind of...
Let's do this. I see you.
Nothing to it.
Shit. It's on now.
Bring it.
That'll do. Won't last long.
I got your cover.
All right.
Forgot these guys can actually hit kind of hard.
Come on. Gotta be careful.
No need to panic.
No, you're mine. Brace yourself. Keep it up.
Seizing the opening. You watching? Give them hell, okay?
Watch this.
There!
All right. Now. Going in.
Bring it!
Gotcha. Now's our chance.
Let's finish it! Give him your all! Let's go!
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Cool. Easy peasy.
Straight from the plate.
I'm thankful I don't have to actually walk back and forth because it was like,
Those doom rats, huh? Thanks, guy. It was so dead in here, I thought I might have to... Hey, hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town... Well, I'll make it worth your talk you up to what?
Yeah, sure.
Seventh heaven. The new... I can see it now. We're gonna...
that's nice. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, don't need to worry about all that. Okay, so that's that one.
Thanks to the awesome new market.
What's the other quest that we need to do? The guy with the factory. Okay.
How's about you? A friend of mine's in
Hey, this looks like...
Hello, hello! Oh, I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talager factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old... Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
What do you have? Oh, potions. Yeah, definitely don't need that. Let's do the ones with the cat first, just because they are around here and easier to find. We'll have to find Betty, though.
I wish you luck in your endeavors.
Oh, hey there. Is Marlene with you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was kinda hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you. This guy right here.
Really? Okay, let me tell you all about them. They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats.
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. Oh,
I love this one because
my friend.
you really frustrate Cloud with this one.
Why'd you tell about our secret plans?
Okay. If I remember correctly, there's literally one right there, but you can't, like, jump over this, because, of course not. Actually, you have to kind of go this way anyway, so. Actually, thinking he actually talked to the person.
Just like that. I'm trying to to get a cat to come out. Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
Sure, sure.
Like that.
There's one. Hiss.
This sucks.
Poor Cloud. I'm not even bothering with the items just because it's just gonna be potions and shit. Okay, the other one is on the cat.
The man with the strange job. I'm sure he appreciates it.
There's one. Yeah, that's with Johnny. We'll deal with him later. I actually have to do it, I think.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
Hello. Meow. And the last one, I believe, is like over here. There it is. I see you.
No longer have a rat problem.
I was supposed to be working topside today. Not anymore.
Ah, big scary guy.
Screw this.
Poor Cloud. I wonder if we'll get like mundane like tasks like this like in future ones, but you know after Cloud gets a bit of character growth, and he won't be as
What? It's so... You guys, they said that it's... Thank you.
he won't be as like pissy about it, I guess.
He needs to buy a house on the plate.
Okay. What else? So we have to do the factory, and then we can do on the prowl.
Source of all life.
Might as well do it on the prowl now.
Lots of girls who live...
I've been told this.
It kind of sucks. You have to go to the factory and come back, and then you can get the next quest to do. Oh, it's actually right there.
Are you ready for more, son?
Whatever. Let's just.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him. Thanks for helping him out.
Don't care.
Real killer. A rabid
Do this.
dog.
Kill a dog.
Last
Blah
sighting.
blah.
I'll handle it.
You're a lifesaver. Go get him, bud.
Will do.
Some rabid dog is what an asshole.
Who are you calling an asshole? Me? What did I do? Alright, so real quick, because the ATB thing did upgrade, right? ATB stagger. Cloud doesn't need that right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna give this to... Oh, no, because... Healing. Still doesn't help that, Here, so I actually give this to, back to Cloud. And then you, Tifa, my dear, will get the, prayer that I wanted to. Here, we'll give you Aerith's one for the time being. There's a doggo.
Focus. I'm waiting. It's on now. Don't overdo it.
All set.
Aw, you missed. Blizzard fucking sucks just for that one reason. Ooh, that hurt.
No more games. It's over.
Oh, Prey costs 2.
I'll be fine.
Will you?
Fight's not over yet.
Dodge.
We gotta switch it out.
All right. No holding back. Now. Here it comes.
Run away, little bitch.
Damn it.
So can I can't. Okay, that's good to know. I was wondering if
Over here. Tifa.
use chakra or whatever.
I drove the hound into the area up ahead. He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
Yep, will do. The bad doggy's gonna be over here.
No turning back.
We need to punish the bad doggy. Ow.
All right. It's on you.
Watch yourself.
I got this.
Don't give up. You're going out like this.
Oh fuck! What?
I'll take over.
Get off!
Ain't dead yet.
Ah! Oh! Damn it!
Hold on. I'm coming. Be careful.
Woof! God, it's hard.
Can't believe this.
Still up for it?
Let me turn this around.
Get away! Get away!
Here we go. Shit.
Ah! No! Oh, I got wrecked. Yeah, man. Whew. Need a better. I don't want to say strategies. That's not the. Well, I guess I don't know. It's just their. He fucking hits hard, and you have to use your abilities quickly and like. I don't know. I don't have my perfect setup the way I would like, just because I'm trying to get materia leveled up and all that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Am I... oh no. Am I... No, it's fine. Sorry, folks. Microphone issues are always going to be a problem for me, it seems. I don't know. I think it's fine. It should be, right? Okay, I'm just talking normally. And... okay. Guess it's a little bit loud if I'm talking loud. Yeah. Alright, let me just do like this so it doesn't... Alright. Hopefully that's not too bad. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's try again.
Gotta win at all costs.
No holding back. Deal with that. Let's do this.
Oh, what the fuck? He dodged it? Tifa, you need to...
Watch yourself.
dodge? Oh, come on.
Hang back.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta be careful.
You're up.
Of all the times.
I've got this one.
Here we go.
Not throwing in the towel.
Saw that hit coming in, I was like, oh god. Oh, fuck me, okay.
Won't give up.
There.
After you.
I'll take over. Heads up.
Gotta be careful.
It's on you.
Great.
Here.
Pushing it.
Nope! Oh, come on.
Tifa, I'm sorry. Ain't dead yet. Get ready. You okay?
Oh, come on, he should have parried that.
I'm coming.
Well, I...
Finish him off. Come on. Here. Let's turn it up.
How did it hit me from there? What the fuck? Oh, wow. Okay, this guy's actually kicking my ass. Alright. Alright, so here's what... okay, I need a better game plan here. He's hitting me too fucking hard. So, let me see if I can get Barrier on Tifa and Haste on Cloud. I think that would actually be really... I think I have to kind of like plan a little bit more strategically, because holy fuck, this guy hits hard. Alright. You have time and barrier, so can I switch it up a bit and Okay, I don't need this right now. It's because he's weak to ice. That will actually be Clown Clutch. Alright, let's try that now. Alright. Hopefully the new setup helps a little bit.
Coming through.
Out of our way!
Here we go. It's on you.
Hang in there!
Oh, come on.
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go! Watch yourself!
My turn. Keep it together.
I'll take over! I'm not going out like this! Yeah! Bring it! It's on you!
Hang back. Try this. Get ready. Shit. Come on.
Tifa, take care of yourself, please.
All set!
Let's do this.
Start.
Won't last long. Need a breather.
I got this!
Second ring.
You're up!
Hang back.
There!
Oh, fuck off.
Let me handle it!
Oh. Damn, Cloud has 6,000 HP.
It's on you!
I just realized.
Through it.
No need to think.
Let's do this.
Come on!
Alright, I'm trying to keep us.
I got this! Give him your all! Get in there!
Gotcha. Here we go.
Bring it!
Oh, just missed it.
Finish it.
Strike
I just missed it.
You ready? Watch yourself.
Let's do this.
Take that.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this. Here.
Oh.
You're up.
Oh damn it! Come on.
I've got to do something.
Not gonna be able to do much at this point. Just
Fight's not over yet. Dylan.
oh fuck. Ugh!
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Bye.
I know I'll do better.
I could have beaten it right then and there if I just did the Infinity's Edge a lot sooner, but I was trying to get the buff like. Oh man! All right, that's fine. Make that a little lower here because I'm seeing some spikeage there, but we'll be all right. Okay.
Took care of the dog, did you?
Whew, gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that.
Oh, today. The first report, why do you ask? Wait a minute. There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab.
Huh. It's a big organization.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Yep. All right, we're gonna have to rest at the inn
I'll
here
bet a lot
shortly.
of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
I suppose. Okay. Did he have more stuff for me?
I'll make sure everyone knows just how much you've done for us.
No. So I need to go to the factory and do that. Let's go rest up first just to get our MP back. We have the... We have the, Did she just leave on her own? Oh, she's there. Hey, Tifa. You're more than welcome to join me. She just popped out of nowhere. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, yeah, I'm worrying about it too much. Alright, so we need to go to the factory now. Let's go do that. Let's go do the factory first, and because we're gonna have the 2 quests over there, and then we'll do the Johnny thing, and then we'll move on.
Factory's off limits. Huh?
That's fine.
We believe there's at least find and
Alright, and I know that I can just kind of skip the enemies. I don't have to fight everything here. We're only going to be fighting the stuff that actually is important, so... Alright, before we move any forward, though... Stop pressing triangle until I actually get into the materia menu. I keep doing that. Fire and ice. Wind and ice. Wind and ice. Yeah, I'm trying to get the fire up, so let's didn't I pick up another wind? Yeah, well. Just so we both have some wind that we can use. There's a materia over there. Okay. We'll make sure to actually go that way. But I most likely we're gonna have to
Of course not.
yeah, but I'm not interested in we didn't get our MP back, I just realized. Yeah, I'm not interested in fighting y'all.
Don't hold back.
Alright, I actually have to fight these guys. We do get some decent experience though. 2,000, and I think we only need like 15 for like yeah, I get 2,000 out of 14. Okay, it's not harmful. Right. I'm surprised the rest thing didn't give me back my MP though. How about this? Does this give me back my MP? This should. No, it doesn't. What? How do we get our MP back then? How do we get our MP back? What the fuck? Seriously, how do we get our MP back then? Oh man, okay, I think we might actually start having to not use we have to start not using Restore, to be honest. We just have to keep using Chakra and, like, Prayer. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that.
You're dead.
Get this assessed, right? Yeah.
Going in. Take him down.
Let's finish. Now's our chance.
Leave it to me.
Would kill for a shower.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to look it up, because I'm not sure how we get back our MP at this point. Hell, we can't even use, like, items like to cure status effects or anything like that. So that's kind of, like, that I wasn't nearly as concerned about, just because, like, I know I have cleansing materia to take care of status effects. But oof, okay. I can't get back my
Let's do this.
I can't get back my MP, so it's kind of like I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about this.
If this is what you want.
Yeah, they really need to update the flying combat in this game, because holy shit, this sucks.
Try this. Let's do this.
All set. Got your number. Let's pour on the
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Ba-da-ba-ba-do-do-do-do.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did ya? You're the real deal, all right. I've worked with my fair share over the years, so believe... Anyway, you're needed to... Apparently a bet you can't get an...
Well...
No, I get it. May not know you. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're...
Yeah, I don't care.
Those disgusting vermin deserve money. So I was
Stay
away from me!
I kind of actually didn't want to deal with that right now, but sure.
Settle down now. Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit! Shut up, punk! Or what, huh? Screw you!
What's going on?
Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
We'll deal with that later?
Gotta follow Tifa.
Okay, we'll do it now, I suppose. That's fine, we'll do it now.
They come in and act like they
Oh, what's this guy's voice actor? I don't know, but I always think of him and Yosuke from Persona 4, but...
Come on. Let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID.
Your ID was never lost, Dominic. Never got you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. But no, we'll take all the time.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
And stop Cloud from murdering them, because that's gonna be a thing. Health-wise, I'm good. Alright. Hey guys, what's going
Let
on?
him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow!
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Here we go.
Get ready. It's over. That's that.
Yeah, better luck next time, guys.
I'm waiting. Going in.
So, is it over? Yo! Anybody there?
Johnny, so we can
If
get
you're
out of
there,
here.
then help me!
Alright.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa! Whoa!
No!
Huh? You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You wanna live? then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss. You ain't never gonna see my face again. I swear.
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
The fact that Cloud was so willing to just murder these guys, just like, Cloud, you're, don't do that.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... you've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember.
That's not what she was talking about.
What do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
We only have one more quest to do, so let's get it over with, and then we can pick our next dress for Tifa.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, but it's out.
Tifa, a cerulean Drake. Hey, it is you. Then maybe you can help us out. The Drake is in the old. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates.
Actually, shouldn't I have shouldn't I have the key item for this already? I guess not. Don't need potions. I need Mako crystal shards. Because that apparently is the only way for me to get an MP at this point. Alright, we'll kill these guys real quick.
Don't overdo it. Let's go.
Only find them for the experience at this point. Alright, let's I think I got him over here last time.
Bring it.
Worked up a good sweat.
Not really. Security key, there it is.
Is that the key?
Yeah.
And I think we have to go this way to get to where we need to be. Yeah.
You asked for it.
Here we go. Not bad.
Alright. Not helpful.
Can't afford to lose focus.
Keep it together.
I got it.
How?
Give him hell, okay?
Leave it to me.
I see it.
Keep it up.
Strike hard and fast. Let's pour on the pain.
I've got this.
Ready.
Enough.
That's a win.
Yeah.
And there he is. I knew you were the right man. There's
Yep.
a note and not like
All good.
They're just doing their...
What exactly?
You need people who...
I seen it. Heard you, Rex. Me? I'm hell with you. We can take care of it. No more mercs or Shinra. We'll build up the watch and kick you all out.
Alright, that should be all the quests. We can
Okay then.
move on from this
That's
chapter
another
at
solid
least.
gig in the books. You know, the whole town is really impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep you fed for a lifetime.
All thanks to you.
And don't you forget it.
So where do we get paid? The shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first? Take a quick breather.
Which lesson was that again?
Lesson 1. Got it? Anyway, let's go.
Alright, so we went with a mature dress last time. So it's gonna be either the exotic or the sporty one?
Don't take your eye. So he's the
I wish I had your strength and confidence.
I think I'll go with the exotic one this time.
Huh? Someone's back awful early. Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a favor. She needs a friend. A real friend.
We're already friends.
So when she talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her feelings? Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
Sure.
Come over when you're done. Give me 1 sec. I'll be done in a bit.
Are those the cowboy boots that she wears? Like, especially in her, like, I guess her younger days, I guess. It's kind of a light packer, too, in a sense.
Finally.
This is one of my favorite scenes in this game. Oh, Mike.
So, after you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Yeah.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
He can't remember.
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I get it. Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
Oh, Tifa, you are adorable. We'll go down the list just to make it easy for me to remember. We'll start with sporty.
Something sporty?
I don't think that'd be so different from my usual. Be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
Will do.
He's trying.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Yeah. Maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we headed back to the bar. Come on.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
It's adorable. Alright, let's go. Alright, so that's my first dress done. Or
Marl,
set in
we
stone
took
for the
care of
time being.
filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then. Anyway, keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation.
There's woman's intuition for you. Thanks for the potion, I guess. Alright, let's, how long did it take me? Just a little bit, about an hour. Which is a little unfortunate. Try to go a little faster than that, but hey, we're done, right? So we can go on to the next chapter.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Let's see.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right?
Alright,
How
so I can
about a
actually
refreshing
mark
cocktail made
those
by yours
off.
truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
I want to mark this off as being done.
I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
No, we're good.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
Lucky sevens. I really wish that we were able to go down there, but I believe the directors and stuff had it.
I'm really sorry. but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime, grab a seat.
They had some interviews with directors and stuff, and they actually kind of explained why they didn't have that in one of them. So, yeah.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
Well...
special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Great time to have, like, cough on my own... or choke on my own saliva.
Beautiful.
There it is.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Cloud's a subtle flirt.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum.
That's what you think.
You coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die... If I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional. Like you.
I felt like the conversation here was a bit rushed.
Could still kill some time.
Well, finish your drink, though, Cloud. It's rude. Alright, I'm not doing darts because there's no point in me doing darts. Yeah, still there on the top, 6 darts.
The real deal, huh? What was up with that girl anyway?
I don't recall him saying that.
Real deal, huh?
Alright. Do I have to do something to get this going here, or do I need to... I'm not gonna play darts because I don't need to play darts. Unless I just need to, like, play in quotes here to actually move us along. Not interested.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Thank you, Cloud. The game actually kind of forces you to play that for a little bit. That's kind of interesting. Tell she's frustrated.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it. kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Ooh. The whisper. I did not notice that last time.
Tried. We talked it over, but
I did not notice that last time.
we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there.
Huh.
No hard feelings, huh?
I did not notice that last time.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
God, you impatient bastards. Fuck.
Catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Thirsty in more ways than one.
Avalanche!
Alright, let's just move on with the story, because, we've already seen all this. Yeah, but we already know they're like, wait, Cloud's not gonna go on the mission? That's against the
What's up with them?
the major plot. We can't allow that. Alright, assholes.
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
Know a big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man.
3.
Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
Do you guys not see this giant sword on my back?
Got something to say? What? You looking at me?
Look at their swagger.
Move it! I said move!
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. Am I right? Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest.
Right, about that.
You, brother. And don't worry, I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days. Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
What I wanted to do, yep, they're all been assessed, so.
Alright.
You're all talk.
Let's finish this.
Right there!
Try this. Big man with a big gun for an arm, right?
Hey,
why do you want it?
Just to front along with orders, you know? Nobody's gonna reach in. Let me walk away. Please!
All good. No coming back. Yeah.
Huh.
Here we go.
Oh, they both have the thing going here. Alright, I need to heal. Damn, that hurts. Yeah, they're impossible to stagger now. Whew.
All right, gotta be careful. Ain't dead yet. No holding my head.
Oh, it actually wears off after a while. That's interesting.
Here we go. So if they weren't Shinra, then not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
'Tis the plan. Nothing y'all need to worry about. I got my MP back after that, so that's kind of Or actually, I don't think I did. Yeah, never mind. Jesse, how's it going?
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych.
Come on, girl. As much as I'd love to.
Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission.
Wait.
Or not. What do you think it is?
Wow, they actually swap it out because that's actually when you get Ifrit, right?
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I? A down payment.
And normally she gives you Ifrit there for the first time, so it's kind of... It's cool that they actually swap it out and make it...
Planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. Oh. Wait here. The point... God, I'm not even like able to complete my sentences. Basically, they actually make it customizable enough that they can swap out which material shows up in her hand. Whether it's a red one or a green one, or, you know. So that's actually really clever on their part. Playing with Cloud pretty much the whole time here, so I want to make sure I'm ready to go for what's coming up. Where we're going, I'm going to want electric and fire. We had... Here, so I'll take that one from Tifa. We'll be okay with one. That's fine. Still working on that. Well, it's not going to be useful in this fight, but I still want the it to level up, so we'll work on that. We'll keep barrier. We'll keep chakra. We'll put on lightning.
Here, we'll take that so we can level that up too. Healing. Healing and chakra, so we can have one of the two. And then I think I'll pass on the barrier for now. Because what I do want to get is the experience up. Actually, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. Because it's not going to affect, it only affects people who are in your active party. As long as one person in your active party is there, then... that being said, Aerith has kept up. So... we'll keep that for the time being. That should be everything we need. We have fire and lightning for the different types of enemies, and I'm doing this just because I want to level it up. And we have our healing, so that should be more than enough. Alright, so one of the other things we want to do for what's coming up, we're going to have the motorcycle chase section here coming up shortly. And one of the quests needed for this, or quests, or trophies I'm trying to get the platinum, is to do this like almost perfectly in a way, because we want to get the least, like I think it's anything less than 80% of my health taken out in this section will not give me the cutscene I need to get like the best rank with Jesse here.
You all set?
Yeah, ready to go.
Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
The things I do for love.
It's just another job.
Oh wait, no, it's a job. Never mind. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have the opportunity to save. But I know if I'm getting like most of the way there and I'm like really fucked up, I can restart the chapter. That shouldn't be too difficult to do, so.
Huh?
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
Huh?
No.
No.
I love that. It's like, yep, we are
Guess you're all invited.
bro moments. We all share the same kind of grief.
Yeah.
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that frog.
Okay, you got it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
But you don't know that Shinra actually made it worse, not you.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra? Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan, ready?
Alright, here we go.
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
That is...
Fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scan...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh man. Just like that?
No need to worry. They've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
That's the plan, because I actually kind of need to. I have to replay this multiple times until I get it.
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Dude by Bill, a young couple thrust together by fate, race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Oh, my hero.
Streets of legal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Got a point.
So don't go holding back now.
I actually did get hit there.
Listen up, Cloud.
Just remember I can block too, so...
Cold-eyed mercenary's heart suddenly begun to melt.
Nope.
Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you.
Oh.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
This isn't good.
Alright, trying to get close so I can, Oh. It's all about my health. I don't care about those guys, so... Well, for the most part, I don't care about those guys. I remember it's L1 to... I was trying to do a blade beam with them earlier, but...
Got more company.
Alright, watch him, because I want to...
We'll make this down to that.
We're not screwed, are we?
Wow, he did a lot of damage. Okay. Like, I think I already fucked up with how much damage I've had already.
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
Alright, we'll keep it going for now, but...
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wiz, gun it! I am gunning it!
We're good.
Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then, do your thing. Just brought some popcorn.
Did that robot die or no? Well, there's Roche.
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. Think it's him? Well, the more reason to finish this quick. Get that kind of trouble.
Not much of a challenge, huh? I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Wow! We need backup!
Pay more attention, Cloud!
I didn't get hit. What the fuck? Actually, did not get hit there.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
I actually don't even remember them saying that about... Actually, no. Never mind. Okay, not bad.
Keep going till we hit the station.
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
Alright, watch them.
Not over yet. Cloud! Little help!
Oh. I don't know who was hitting me there.
Time's up. Break off before he shows.
What's going on?
I don't think I've made it. I think I'm like in the middle rank at this point.
Well, hello! Who's this? Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one. You talking to me? I most certainly am.
Ooh.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears. Sluggish and slow as they are.
Damn, that he actually hit me there.
Curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation. Speed.
Alright, I'm at 50% at this point, so honestly, it's no point in me doing this anymore.
Yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. Wonderful gift you've given to me. What say we shift it into high gear? Take care of your bike.
Take him out, Cloud!
I only have eyes for you. Shall I keep you company? You know you love it too.
Oh, I actually kind of canceled him out there.
What is he up to now?
Not bad. You have promise and an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one bike. Nay, one must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
Yeah, when he does that, you need a block or break. Woo! Okay.
Enjoying yourself? Enjoying yourself? Embrace your emotions. Enter your heart to the world.
Oh. Okay.
My heart beats faster by the second. Two. Save me! How the fire rages! Oh, that's the stuff!
Well, it's good practice at least. Let's see what rank I get here.
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty!
Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, flames will never rest! Wait for me! Room! Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
Until we meet again, my friend!
We did it!
Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail.
Alright, so which one is this? I think this is the worst one. It must be.
Failed the test.
Yeah.
What test?
Driving.
I'm great at driving.
Great at scaring your passengers, more like.
Not used to having any.
Maybe you should just let me drive.
Nope.
Guess I'll take one for the team and be your back warmer again. Huh? Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the ride.
Okay, well, we're gonna be stuck here doing this a couple more times. Fortunately enough, it's the beginning of the chapter here, so we can replay this one fairly easily.
Foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Hey,
just for the sake of me getting.
Mark?
They got you pretty good.
And I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry, we'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. Because really the only thing here I'm trying to accomplish is just getting that achievement. But if I can redo it and just kind of load up here, then that's all that matters. So we'll save here real quick, and then what we'll do... Can I don't think I can... Yeah, restart the chapter. We'll give it another shot. We'll do it one more time at least. If it doesn't work out, we'll move on. It's something I can do even like by myself at another time, so it's not something you guys need to really necessarily see. So... Alright, so we'll just skip all that and we'll try again. I didn't get hit too much in the very initial parts, and then Roche... Okay, I got hit like in the second section before Roche.
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
That is?
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, we get pinged by a scan.
They'll come for us.
Yeah,
Come on, man, stay off.
Oh, man. Just like that?
No need to worry. We've got clouds, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers did mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Right. We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by...
Stay behind, and...
Get off.
Stay behind, don't speed too much, just because it gives them the opportunity to kind of get past, and then I can see where they're going to go.
What, so you just pull over if they ask
Oh, come on. Okay, this guy over here. Let me...
Loving this.
Like, I got hit here pretty quickly, like...
Straight to legal force?
What, do you just pull over if they ask nicely? See? Don't go holding back now.
Okay, that guy hit me with the fucking baton.
Have the cold-eyed mercenaries' hearts suddenly begun to melt?
Nope.
I won't forget that. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you. More of them?
Think we've bitten off more than we can chew? What do we do?
Shut up.
That's some super secret technique? You got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
It's minimal so far, but...
Got more company. A-team's here.
Don't let the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we? Hey,
Oh, what the fuck?
okay? The man's unstoppable.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. Good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Not much of a challenge, huh?
Okay, still good. If I don't get hit in this section, I'll keep it. Or like hit again in this section. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I think I'm still in a good spot here, but...
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. Think it's him? Well, perfect. More reason to finish this quick. Get that kind of trouble. Screw this!
Nicely done. I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Ooh. Oh, fucking hell, I got hit again. And... I think I took too much at that point. Let's try something here real quick. How far did this push me back? The very beginning, or...
HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy.
Huh. I think I have to do it from start to finish. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that on my own time. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Had enough?
You failed the test.
Do I have my same setup still? Oh. Yeah. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, the big manuscript here is just defeating Roche in the final section here. So it's a pretty straightforward chapter.
Area's just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors?
It's a pretty straightforward chapter. There's not anything really super special to
You've got an arm on you.
To worry about here. It's pretty much a straight shot to chapter 8 at this point.
Here we are. The employee housing district, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
We're just gonna burn through this field real quick. Wedge, I do not care about that. Biggs, I don't care about that either.
Sure must be living off 3 or 4 times what I do.
Don't care. We just want to get through the story, so...
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds.
Okay.
Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
With your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me?
Kitty cats.
Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. A signal will be obvious.
The cats? I never really...
Once the lights come on, it's go time.
Oh, the lights. Never mind. I forgot about that. Boop. There it is.
Time to go.
Let's go.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Sorry about dropping in like this again.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay.
Mako poisoning. He's in a coma.
I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay?
We'll skip all the extra fluff text and just grab his ID, because we want to move on.
My dad. He was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Please, take more.
Thanks.
You'd think they would know, like, if they're keeping track of, like, logs and stuff, they'll see this guy logged in when they should know that he's, like, in a coma. So it's not even like they know this guy is indefinitely, you know, not going to be working for them anymore. So they should be marked off in the records at that point, like, hey, yeah, this person's not...
Careful, it's hot.
not gonna be
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give up on the gold saucer?
I don't know, whatever.
How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
That's the plan.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
Rosenray?
Let's get to it.
I think.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No. I want to be back before that. Don't worry. I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Well, that diversion's not gonna create itself.
That pathing right there was weird.
Jesse's dad was in there, right?
Yeah.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the gold saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon...
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see.
Well?
Mako's the essence of life itself. Of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait for the signal.
Except there's...
Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
Yeah, what happened here with the guards? It wasn't Roche's doing. What happened? I wonder if it was the Whispers doing.
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Don't see anyone. What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
I don't think I need to worry about, like... I know this is a good place to go, like, train for experience if you need it, but, like, I'm level 47. I'm almost level 50. Just going through the game normally is gonna be enough to get me where I need to be, so... Again, I have fire and I have... lightning, right? Yeah. I think we're good.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I'm good.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
I'm good.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
That's actually good.
Hope I've got everything I need myself. Gun, spare mags. Other than that,
Oh, come on. What material do I even have set on you? Oh, I have E-Freed on. It's a shame I don't have Carbuncle. It's not one I can get because it was a pre-owner bonus. I think it was a pre-owner bonus actually. I don't know, but I wasn't able to get it as pre-order just because fucking hell, the whole pandemic hit. So getting the game was kind of difficult to begin with. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a Carbuncle. E-Freed is fine though. So we have nothing that gives me like electric damage, which is actually kind of like water, wind, or not even elemental to begin with. Ice, wind, fire. Alright, Chocobo Chick. I forgot about you. I think we're good though. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna try not to use our MP too much.
All set? Okay, let's go over the plan one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I like this is when he remembers this.
Hey.
But, you know, it actually fits with the original material, so...
What did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Did they make their promise
Just
here? Yeah.
Promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
How old is Cloud at this point? I forget.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
Alright. Let's do it.
That's the signal!
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah!
I wonder who caused, like, who knocked out the guys up front, though.
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home.
Alright. Save my,
Hey, over there.
thing, so if I get hurt enough, use chakra and,
Target sight. Find him up.
Give up?
I like this section of the game.
Kill the bastard.
Send backup. They have a sniper. Get him first. Focus on the other one. Quickly up. We're surrounded. Get back.
Ooh, someone with a shotgun hit me? Yeah, so like here, it's a good opportunity for me to heal, because wait, that's it?
Head this way. Come on. What the hell are the others?
Gotta be careful.
Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. Hostile numbers confirmed. Threat minimal. Engage and subdue. Repeat.
Wait, do I have assess, or do I?
Who the hell are you?
I don't have assess. If I see that, because some of the enemies you need to fight are like the ones with like the machine gun thing.
Let's do this. That's that.
Damn it! There's just too many of them.
Yeah, the three of us is too many. Okay.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, those things will fuck me up if I'm not careful.
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up! Putting up a fight, huh?
No escape. No holding back. All good.
Move. Ooh.
I'm waiting. Going in.
Ow.
I won't give up.
Thanks, Biggs. What the fuck? How did that even hit me?
Let him escape!
Here we go. Let's get this over with.
Ooh. Careful.
Gotta be careful. I won't give up. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Take him out quickly and. Alright, let's heal because I'm hurting a little bit too much.
Feeling good.
And I have you assess as well, so no problem there. Alright, we're gonna get some doggos now. Fire will be a good use here.
Don't worry,
You know, he's actually gonna be good use here.
catch me if you can.
He could run really fast for a big guy, my god, dude. Ouch! Alright, we'll have 3 on me here. Okay, let's get these guys first. Spells, let's do fire up because that's the biggest one I can do. And we'll aim for that one over there.
Calling fire.
Oh, shit. Oh no! Get off.
Not looking good.
Oh.
Game over, huh?
They, Ooh, I got rushed pretty badly there. Retry from this battle, please. Thank you. Alright, just focus on these guys first. They're gonna hit me hard, so I need to kind of be careful about what I'm doing. I can skip this, because it's just the dogs again. Let's just worry about...
You're mine.
I staggered one of them.
Sorry.
Shouldn't have eaten so much. Tasty treat.
All good.
Come and get him.
Let's do this.
Don't eat me.
Let's finish
Please,
this.
don't eat me.
Going in.
Midgar special. Don't bail me now.
Need a light.
At least my material's leveling up.
Think I ran off the pizza.
I'm already level 50. Nice. I started this fight off at level 47.
If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Alright. Alright, so the EXP up is not needed anymore at this point. I'm gonna assume everyone's level 50. Maybe not Aerith. At most, by the end of this fight, I'm gonna have everyone level 50, so I'm not really concerned about that. Okay.
You ready? Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Alright, let's do it. Let's heal up first. Yeah, exactly for that reason. Let's heal up.
Get ready.
Oof. Stay on the side. Stay on their side. Ooh. No. Alright, I need a heal.
Come on.
Oof. Ooh, that hurt.
No holding back.
No!
Not looking good.
Alright, I need a heal big time. Heal.
Feeling good. All right.
Lock.
Anytime now.
Wait a few more mines for you.
It's on now.
Actually, don't even do that.
You're mine. Get ready. Here we go.
It's not the real.
I'm waiting.
Alright, come this way, asshole. What do you think I'm doing, dude?
Let's do this.
Okay, no time for that, so...
Brace yourself. Calling lightning.
Lead them toward the mine.
Or I just beat the shit out of them, because I can do that.
Get ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's over.
Now that's what
I want to heal up before the, No point in using that Infinity's Edge right there, because I want to save it for my fight here with Roche, so...
Alright, assholes, show me your hands!
I'm back, bitches!
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
I love this song here, especially during the boss fight itself.
You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set
I
free.
really hope to see more of you in the next scene because you are an interesting character, and it's a shame that they only had you in this one chapter and that's it. They wanted to put him in the final chapter, but they felt it wouldn't make sense and it kind of would take away from like, oh, you fight him on the highway,
Since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But
and then you have to fight Sephiroth afterwards, and so it's like really didn't make much sense. It would take away from the climax of the game here, so it's kind of it made sense.
I'm just as fast as I ever was.
They should have put him somewhere else in the game.
Bring it.
Ooh, that was a good counter. I wasn't even trying to do that.
Let's do this. I see you.
Isn't it grand?
Let's do this. No holding back. Get ready. Here it
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
Ooh, I managed to come to parry it, but fuck, that hurt.
Get ready. Shit. Right.
Open up the truck.
No holding back.
Oh, that's the stuff.
That'll do. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
I'll keep you company.
Still in it.
Open up the truck.
Yeah.
I'll keep you company.
Let's finish it. Gotta give it my all.
Game over, bitch. Boom. And there's that manuscript.
Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Okay, boys, give him everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first.
Get him first because he's the one who's actually doing all the work. What rank is he actually?
We really must do this again.
There's no way he's first. But there's no way he's third either.
Try not to die.
I don't know.
I'll see you on the road.
He's wearing blue. Okay, well, look, Cloud's kind of wearing. Even the third class soldiers wear the same color blue. Actually, Cloud is kind of black.
God damn it.
I thought it was like purple was third, blue was second class, and then black was like first, or you know, whatever they decide to wear themselves, because first class they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Let's go. Right.
But Zach kind of stuck with the
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is. Come here.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
You know what makes me wonder? Like, there are places like immediately outside of Midgar where we have people like fighting against Shinra. I wonder if they're going to be considered these other avalanche cells.
They cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Sometimes I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
We don't need some of this stuff anymore, but I can get rid of this now, right? Everyone's level. Oh, look at him. He's still 49 and... Alright. We don't have any more fighting to do, but... Yeah, we'll keep it on for the time being.
So, are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, he'd only get upset.
Why is that?
Because a soldier wouldn't understand.
Whew, that sneeze there.
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here to search for suspects. We will establish a perimeter, roadblocks included. Contain the situation.
You made it! Over here!
Okay! Let's go!
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge!
Who dropped him over there? That's another thing. That's so weird. It's like, oh, he just gets dropped over here. Someone dropped him, or like... There's no way he walked there himself. Especially with all the Shinra guys who just walked past us.
Come on.
Oh well, whatever.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit.
Actually, now that I'm actually a little, that's right, you got shot in the ass. Or bit in the butt. Now that I'm actually level 50.
Seriously doing this here? That's... Wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
I love that so much! Just slapped him in the ass.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
No, I don't smile. Tsundere Cloud.
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
Oh, let me want to check something here. Now that I'm actually level 50, what I was trying to say was I should have... Yep, he's level 6, which means my weapons... I should have the rest of the stuff now, right? I'm still gonna need more like those books to... Yeah, but I can definitely get all the rest of the slots for this one, especially. Let me take a look at this real quick. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. There's 6 slots, and then... Cool. Alright. Alright, so you know, I'm pretty sure I can do whatever one I want at this point, but... This already has the 6 slots, so what does this have to offer me? Oh, that's right! Reprieve! Okay, I forgot about this, because, again, this is the first time playing the thing here, but avoids incapacitation once per battle. Does not work against instant death attacks or when HP is at 1. Excuse me. So that's kind of really important to get. I think all the weapons get them? Wait, I was just looking at the Buster Sword though, right? So... No. Not all of them do get it. The Buster Sword does not have that. Which is actually kind of interesting. If I go to Mithra's Sword here... Okay, this is the level 6 one here. No, it doesn't. Okay. I would imagine Reprieve being maybe sort of important, but maybe not. Maybe not as much. Well, at this point, I can definitely get like the 6 materia connected in any weapon I choose, so I might go back towards the Buster Sword, but we'll have to kind of see what I want to do. This is all about magic attack power, so it's kind of... Might as well get as much of that as possible. MP regeneration boost. I don't even have the thing for that, so... Okay. So, it's either going to be one of these 3 swords I use, or the Buster Sword. This one's going to be all about that attack damage. This is going to be all about that magic damage, and this one is... not the greatest, but I was only really using it for the 6 slots, so... Let me take a look at the hard edge real quick. Okay, this doesn't have reprieve either, which is not surprising, but I guess just kind of like... Alright. Weapon ability, critical hit rate. Weapon ability. Critical hit rate. The ability on this is Infinity's Edge, so there's really no point to the crit rate going up because I'm always going to do almost... At this point, with the amount of damage I do, and especially when I do it, I'm usually doing max damage anyway. So it's kind of not the greatest thing to have to begin with, so... I'll see if there's anything else I can do to get that attack power up. Work away from the top. Bloodsucker. What does that do? Yes. I will take that, actually. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get all the attack plus bonuses that I can in this. That was a magic attack. That was the wrong one to get. Go me! Alright. Yeah. 138. Almost this, yeah, the extra 4 would have gotten me there. Alright. So I'll definitely use the hard edge here. That way I can hit the hardest. And we will reset.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
Oh, we have Alex. Oh, hey, Alex, how's it going? Did anything big change in the remake? I heard there were differences. Yeah, it's I would say like maybe 80% the same, but like this whole chapter as an example is different. This is not something that's happened in the original game whatsoever. So they stay mostly the same, but whatever changes they have done have been yes. So the game only plays the Midgar section. So the characters you expect to die, which would happen to be, you know, this is I'm expecting people full spoilers here. These 3 that I'm with here, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge, are expected to die, right? You expect it, but they do change it a little bit. And if you haven't played it yourself, do you care if I spoil this or not? Because I'll spoil it if you don't care.
Sure hope so. Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
If you decide if you want to play it yourself, I won't spoil it.
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgar special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's...
Oh, if you watched it already, then you know. But yeah, it's...
Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand too.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
They hit all the main story beats in this game that you expect from the Midgar section, so I'll just leave it at that. You know, and they definitely do a good job of making it better. They cut out a couple things, but they're all minor enough to the point where it's like,
should be somewhere around here.
You know, they do a good job of it, I think.
Bingo.
Again, this whole chapter we're doing right now is
My dad got
completely new.
Here, just like he said.
Parachutes?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun.
So if you remember the original game, you get back from your first bombing mission, and the next day you immediately go on your next bombing mission.
I really appreciate you coming all this way with me.
And
like I said before.
Oh, you're not found. No, that's fine.
Kept this between us until after the mission.
I saw the plate fall. Is there much after that? That's.
Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me.
What's the best way to explain that? There is much more. There's more to it than after that.
Wait, I almost forgot.
I can't look at that. Okay.
One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to?
That's like just before the climax of the game, so there's still a good significant portion of the game left.
Swing by my place after.
Like maybe 5 or 6 chapters left before the end of the game, so there's still a good portion of the game left after that.
Wait! Give me a minute.
No.
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
I ain't your bro, bro. I'll give you the definitive answer here in a sec, but once I have control of my character again. There's 18 chapters in total. I think the plate falls in chapter 14? Or 13?
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah!
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
Alright, that should be the end of the chapter. Or, actually we have a little bit left, but... does 8 follow 7 story-wise, or is it a new... every single Final Fantasy is its own story. They're not tied together at all in any way, shape, or fashion. So 8 is its own story, 9 is its own story, 10 is its own story.
After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
They all have their own set of characters, their own set of plot. Yeah.
I think Jesse and Biggs made...
Alright, so... how does one be a fan of the entire series? I guess... You kind of just enjoy... You don't have to be a fan of the not necessarily. Because... you don't have to love every single one, but, you know... Each story is unique enough, and... At least the ones I played... they're enjoyable enough for me that, you know, I like, oh, 7 was really good, 8 was really good. You know, I look forward to the next ones and seeing what new things that Square Enix decides to do with the series. They don't need to necessarily have a continuation, just kind of keep... They're up to Final Fantasy 15 up to this point. It's kind of hard to make a story go on for that long, you know? But let's see. Yeah, the plate falls in chapter 12, and there are 18 chapters. So there's still a really big section of the game that you still have to do. So that's just, you know, to answer the question there from earlier. Say I like 7. I have no incentive to buy the next, nor do I have even a hint that I'd like it. I don't necessarily agree with that rationale, I guess. If you liked 7, I would say, oh, okay, I really like Final Fantasy. This is my thought process, and you know, you're allowed to have your own opinion. That's perfectly fine. Say I'm new to Final Fantasy, and it's like, oh, people are recommending 7. Let me go try that out. Sure. Hey, it was a great game. I want to see more. You could pick up the original Final Fantasy 7, or be like, hey, I want to try out a different one. Let me go pick up 8. Let me go pick up any other ones that people say are very good. You don't have to necessarily go to 8. You can jump to number 10. That, in my opinion, number 7 and number 10 are my favorites. So it's like, you know, you can kind of just jump around as you see fit, and whatever sparks your interest. It's completely different stuff outside of combat theory. But there isn't more? I don't know if I understand the question. But there isn't more? It's completely different stuff outside of combat theory. I don't quite think I understand the question there. But, you know, they change up every game. Maybe a different battle system. But, you know, each of the characters are so unique and lovable, I think, that, you know, you get invested. And that's... Final Fantasy VII is honestly the game that I grew up with when I was little, so Final Fantasy's always been something I grew up with. So it's like, hey, I want to know what the next one you guys do. I want to see what new and exciting ideas you come up with. You know, them being Square Enix in this case. So, if you rephrase your question there, maybe I can understand what you were asking me there. But
Get back safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass by their places anyway.
Sure.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things. Worrying about
yeah, but if you have any other questions about it, feel free to shoot them at my way. I'm in no means a expert in Final Fantasy, but I'm more than willing to share my opinions about it.
Let's head on over to Jesse's.
Okay, so I like StarCraft. I bought the next StarCraft because I get to see my favorite characters continue. Even if it's not directly the same characters it's the same universe, place, and time, like Star Wars. Final Fantasy has no press X to continue factor.
This is where Jesse lives. Men
Gotcha.
are not allowed inside.
Okay.
Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here.
That's a fair thing to say. Let me get past this real quick and I'll give my thought process here.
Good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
Fucking wedge. Okay. Yeah, if nothing's related, that's I don't know. It's a series in a different fashion, I guess. I don't know if there's any other examples I can give to kind of like in similarity to how Final Fantasy's set up, but I guess Final Fantasy is unique in that regard, that the series is just, separate things. The only true sequels are like Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X Part 2, as an example. I know like Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 are actually sequels, I think. Like 2 is a sequel of 1. That's an actual true sequel. But those are like old. I never played anything before 7, so I'm not gonna comment on anything before 7. It's unique in the fact that it's completely unrelated to each other. Yeah, and you're right. It's if you think about it in terms of normal media, in terms of like, hey, what's actually a series? What's I don't know. I can't really. It's a series that the Square Enix has done for years that, hey, we're having, unique set of characters, a unique set of plot, and, whatever. And you know what? You actually reminded me of a really good video I saw that actually kind of talks about how the plot, even though they're very different in every game, they actually hit a lot of those same story beats that make Final Fantasy a Final Fantasy game. And if I don't remember what, I might have to look it up real quick, but they follow the same sort of, hey, you have a hero who is, oh god, I don't remember, like, they kind of deviated from this, especially like the mid numbers. Like the first like 4 or 5 follow the same trope of, there's these really important artifacts that kind of provide the hero with like a sort of purpose, and they go save the world towards the end. But you kind of see the same tropes through every game. You still have they follow Dungeons and Dragons pretty heavily in those early Final Fantasy games. So you have your monk, you have your sword fighter, You have your cleric, you know, and so they kind of build on those themes throughout the series over time. That's the kind of gist I'm trying to get at with the video I was talking about, but I don't know. I'm not gonna beat around the bush too much about this. It's a series in terms of just the name. They're all different though, so it's unique that in fact that it's completely. I guess I don't follow or find that concept enjoyable. Hey, I mean that's fine. I would try not to make it like, hey, because it has the same title, but you know, with a different number on it, that I can't find it enjoyable because they're not related to each other. That logic to me doesn't make much sense. I would just try and consider each title to be its own unique thing. Because if you're trying to like say, hey, you know, 7 doesn't link up with 8 for whatever reason, that sucks. Like, no, each story is its own package thing, and they all wrap up with a nice bow at the end of it. So it's you don't need a continuation to the story. That's my take. So it's copy paste, but change the skin. So watching a Pathfinder module and then watching that same module in Shadowrun or maybe I think that's I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Actually, that might be a good analogy there. I'm not really huge into Pathfinder. I'm more of a Dungeons and Dragons guy, but I'm not sure what Shadowrun and Vampire TM is. But I was just confused because it seems to be beloved, but it seems very unlogical. I wouldn't really. It's been like that from the very first games that came out. Maybe the first 2 weren't like that, because I do know that 2 is a sequel of 1, but everything else after that has never been a sequel of each other. So it's a very long-standing tradition, if that's the way to put it. Just think of everyone as its own encapsulated story and enjoy it for whatever it is. If you like it or if you don't like it. I highly recommend 7. I highly recommend number 10. And in some, you know what? They don't, and not every time that they actually are not stories with each other, but sometimes you actually find hints in different games that actually kind of reference to old games. And if you actually you don't talk to them, but listen to some interviews from some of the directors and like the people who made the games, they actually talk about how some of them are actually in the same universe, but like millennia apart. So, you know, like people have talked about how 7 is actually connected with 10 somehow. And there's like very, 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 very small hints towards that. So I don't think about it because that's just getting really deep into theory and all that stuff, and I'm not. That's not me. I like to just focus on every single title as its own encapsulated story, and just enjoy it for whatever it is. So don't try to tie the 2 different games together. That would be my only advice.
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the underground.
I'm gonna try to find some live-in work.
But yeah, if you want recommendations, 7 and 10 are my favorites.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls.
If you're more of an MMO person, 14 is a great one to do, because 14 is an actual MMO, not a standard single-player roleplay game like this.
Really sorry about your ass.
Fucking Cloud.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know if you're a MMO player.
Aw, I missed you too.
14 is an excellent game. You can get your MMO fix, but it also has a really good story too. So, what else? What else is a good one? 8 is really good too. 8 is harder to get into just because the The battle, not so much the battle system. They have this system called the junction system, which is hard to get into.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife.
But it's a good game.
Wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are.
People seem to think 12 and 13 aren't so good. I enjoyed them, but you know, that's a personal preference kind of thing.
I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Girl, you thirsty as fuck.
Seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, loosh, black millie, red jelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
Jessie's fucking adorable. I love her.
Scares me to death thinking there might be more to come. Me wanting to leave Midgar didn't go over so well.
You wanna leave?
And we just finished off the night with talking to Biggs.
Hey, Cloud. Survived the jump?
Alright, how are we doing on time? It is almost 9 o'clock for me, which means I should be ending up here, but I'm gonna go a little further.
Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning? I should go and see if she needs any...
Biggs.
Biggs.
Chill the fuck out.
Huh? Sorry. Our chute was blown pretty far off course. It felt like a bad omen or something. So...
Get some rest. You need it.
Roger.
Night.
Night. And thanks. Really.
Okay.
You wanna leave?
I think that's it for the chapter. I think at this point it's just a matter of... Wait, do I have fire still? I do. Maybe? Oh god, this thing is still... Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna have a fight with the... like the fucking ghost things.
You were out for a while.
Just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
Do you want to talk? I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. Oh, it's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
I'm good. Don't need to change up the inventory. Oh wait, actually do. Tifa doesn't have her gear. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have Tifa in the fight here.
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
Cloud!
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly! We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
The funny thing is they're like shooting at these things and none of the people can see it. It's like, why are they just shooting in the air? Ah! So again, this is all new.
Ready?
You know it.
These whole whispers are new to begin with too, so it's kind of fire and lightning, so I need wind and ice. Always have one of everything on me, that's all. Okay. Do. Alright, that's good for now. Oh, I actually don't think I gave her a means of healing herself.
There's no end to this. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
Oh no, she has prayer. Never mind.
More of them? We're running out of time.
Any other way?
Yeah, over here.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others?
See, this I don't get, because we want... They want Cloud to... actually get there. So I don't understand why they're stopping him from approaching. So it's kind of weird to me, a little bit. Right, we don't want to deal with that guy just yet. Hold on. Beat one of these guys first. Or, I guess more than one. We need to fight enough to get the guy to get staggered. Right? Oh no, he's up there.
Let's do this.
Alright. It's because he's not making much out. Yeah, just him. That's weird. Yeah, this is not working out the same way.
Deal with that.
Okay, let's go. Watch yourself.
Let's do this. All right.
Come on. Where is he? Just keep beating him up until he gets staggered. Oh, and
I got it. We can't keep this up.
Take that. Get ready.
let's do that.
It's on you.
Alright, there it is. Tifa. Star thing on you.
Give him your all. Let's pour on the pain.
Watch this.
Oh, I don't have enough to do it. Fuck! I was trying to do the... God damn it. Alright. There we go. Done.
How's your ammo?
Running low. Jesse.
Damn it.
And they accomplished what they wanted to do.
The hell?
Jesse.
You okay? Me and my two left feet.
Yeah, you learn a lot about them and what their purpose is in the last few chapters of the game. So, if anything, you want to know, you want to play and see what's, because you said you're like, you only got to the part with the plate falling.
It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but...
But you don't learn about that until like after all that, so it's... I'll try to be spoiler free at this point.
God, this is so embarrassing.
But yeah.
Playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
They have a very big purpose in this game, which you only find out in like the last 2 chapters, so...
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
Nope, you are not.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Suck it up, big guy.
Okay. So here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone. Clouds in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge. I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health.
Which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
I got you, fam.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it?
Right.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
Soldier boy up in that... No, I hate that song. Alright. I'm gonna move on ahead quickly here because we want to
Alright.
move on as fast as possible.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
Let's go.
Just got done talking.
Alright, so now we're back on track with the main story. They added a whole extra day in between the first bombing mission and the second. And if you're familiar with the original game, you know that whole chapter we just did was in between the last 2 chapters rather. Chapter 3 and chapter 4 was all just a matter of you know, some extra padding and putting an extra day in between the 2 missions to kind of play out like, hey, we are doing some extra stuff to kind of pad out the game a little bit, which is fine. Okay.
Me too.
All right, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Yeah. We'll get to the new place and then we'll save, and I think we'll probably end it off there for the day.
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. I already put the word out, more's coming too. You shut them all down by the day, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us. Play it cool.
I don't know how he can play it cool when he has a fucking massive gun on his arm. And I have a huge ass sword on my back. The sword may not be as there it is. Complete chapter 4 on hard difficulty. So now we're in chapter 5. The sword might not be as suspicious because there are, you know, soldiers out and about. But yeah, Barrett's a little bit more obvious.
Avalanche has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what? Actually, we'll probably end it off here for today, to be honest. We're gonna have a little bit of a chat section
I
here.
didn't think word would spread this fast.
Once we get out of the cutscene.
There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
Yeah. Alright, that'll do it for today. We got through a big chunk. But, you know, we're gonna still try and get through this and do all these chapters on hard mode. Still want to work towards that platinum trophy at some point. That and getting the rest of these... Well, the platinum trophy requires me to get everything, so that's kind of redundant to say that. But, yeah, we still have a lot more to do. I have to go back and do that motorcycle minigame again, but... Yeah, the big thing we're working on again is the manuscripts and getting all the dresses. I think everything else will just kind of fall into place. So yeah, we'll figure it out at some point. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the audience. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to follow me on twitch.tv/SamirTheKnight. I stream every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and occasionally on Saturdays or Sundays, one of the two. If you're on YouTube, also, you feel free to like the video and favorite or subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next stream. As always, have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.